Hello everybody, welcome to uncorkdeals.com. I'm Brian Freedman, wine specialist for winechateau.com. And today we have a really interesting wine. We have a white from Italy. Now this is something that a lot of people don't necessarily think about as often as they should, and it has nothing to do with the wines themselves. I honestly think a lot of it has to do with the tendency, and it's natural, to gravitate towards what you're most familiar with. You have beautiful Sauvignon Blanc from New Zealand, you have great classic Chardonnay coming out of France, coming out of California, but there are some wonderful whites from places that you might not be quite as familiar with that deliver incredible bang for the buck. Places like Austria and places like Italy. Today we're actually featuring the Feudo di Santa Croce Alea Malvasia Bianca 2009. Quite a mouthful, and quite honestly it's quite a mouthful of wine as well. Now before we actually start tasting this wine, it definitely makes sense to discuss the history of the Malvasia grape variety. This is a grape that goes back around 2,000 years. They believe it has its origins somewhere around Greece or Turkey, classic Mediterranean variety. It's really seeing a bit of success these days in California as well, but around the Mediterranean and in Italy is where it really does well. This one, however, is from southeastern Italy in Salento, around the heel of the Italian boot, and I'm expecting this to be a very evocative wine. Malvasia, when it's done right, can really be interesting. So we'll smell this. And on the nose, there's this wonderful apricot note, a little bit of white peaches, some nuttiness there, and a hint of something a bit waxy that I find really grounds a wine, gives it a nice base note. Let's taste this. Wow, the apricot comes right out. A little bit of that peach skin there on the edges of it. Hint of almonds. Great acid. It's a very balanced wine. It's a wine that you could drink with food, without food. It's an incredibly user-friendly wine. We're actually featuring this for the next 24 hours for $7.97. Click the Uncork This Wine button up above if you're interested. And as always, enjoy your wine.